Hi guys, it's Jenny Chaos. I am here today. Wanted to, of course, still jump on because I did get a couple of things online about putting something in the group chat. So today's question in the group chat, Jenny Chaos. I am currently separated. My husband and I have been together. Oh, okay. We've been married 5 years, together 7, and recently separated. My question to put in the group chat is it okay to get into a relationship while you're still married? I mean, I guess I'm gonna need a little bit more information on here because I don't know what you mean about get into a relationship. Um, Technically, if you're still married, you can't like get married or anything. So do you mean just like going on a date? Do you mean hooking up? I don't know. I don't know exactly what you mean. I'm not the one that asks, is that okay? Um, I guess for me, because this is my podcast, right? It's gonna depend on the situation. And it's gonna depend on both individuals. Um, if you are separated, hoping that you have had communication with your partner. And so, like, what term you guys are on, right? So, if they're doing them, if they are seeing other people, if they are focused on fixing the relationship and, like, you know what I mean? So, you guys have that understanding of what we're doing in this separation period. Like you can be separated and going to counseling and trying to like really rebuild and restructure, or you can really just be done when you separate. So I think it's gonna depend on that. Obviously, biblically or religiously, there are you are not supposed to do that, right? You are not supposed to get in a relationship. You are not supposed to see anybody else like until you're divorced. So like I don't know what the okay is, but if you're asking for my opinion, I think it's just gonna determine um your particular situation. Um it's a tricky situation for all parties involved because you just never know. If you are dealing with a person who is still married and they decide they going back to their family, you can't you really can't do anything or say anything about that because they're still technically married and you knew that going in. Um so I guess it's tricky, and you have to be honest with whoever you're dating or whatever. Um I It's a tricky one because like if you are technically off the porch and you're dating, you're sleeping with other people, you're seeing other people, I think that's going to kind of take your focus off of your marriage and fixing it. So if you're done with said marriage, then okay. But if you want to salvage that, I mean, it's gonna distract you. But sometimes it can also be an eye opener realization like, okay, yeah, no, I really want my marriage to work. I tried dating, I tried, being single. It wasn't for me. Like I really want my marriage to work. So that has happened. That has happened too. Um, I think that the first thing you should do is to have an honest conversation with your spouse. In this instance, they're still your spouse. You guys are still married. So I think that you should have a conversation with your spouse and you guys kind of be on the same page about it. Um, for me personally, when I was separated, there was no working on it or whatever, so to speak. Yeah, things were done, and he was already seeing people before we separated, so I didn't have no qualms about what I should do. My hang up was probably more so on the religious aspect of it. But at the end of the day, I chose to uh date and do things. They didn't necessarily work for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because of the timing of it, if it was I wasn't in the right headspace for it, so to speak, but they didn't work. If that's any if that gives you any advice on to what to do with it. But I think focus this time on like healing, um, learning a lesson from whatever happened in your marriage. There's a reason that you're separated or contemplating divorce, right? So take this time to necessarily focus on that and learning and growing from this experience. Let's see, that year will fly by. And then you won't have there's no question about is it okay? There's no weight on your shoulders. There's no confusion, no question mark or whatever. You can just date freely. I really hope that that helps. And I'm praying for peace, whatever that may look like for you. So I'm not necessarily saying like, stay together because I don't know your situation. But I will pray for peace. I will, yeah, keep me posted. Again, if you guys want to send something, you can email it Jenny's Rants PC at gmail.com. You can text it to 443-709-8465. You can send it to me via social media on Jenny's Rants, Instagram and Facebook. Um, but thank you. Thank you for that. I hope that I was able to give you some type of enlightenment on that. Um, yeah. Today in the group chat, the question was, is it okay to get into a relationship while you're still married? So if you have any feedback or, you know, advice for our friend here, comment on the video. You can comment Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, anything like that, and I'm quite sure they'll see it. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I didn't touch anything. Hi guys. Today we are live in the group chat. I have Tasha and Teresa. Thank you both for joining me. Before we get started, I do want to say please, please, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay? Today, the question in the group chat, ladies, is it okay to date while separated? Me and my husband have been together for 7 years, married 5. We recently separated, and I want to know, is it okay to date while separated? Now, I don't know, you guys, which one of y'all want to go first to help our friend out here in the group chat.
Well, I'll go first since I'm new here. Hey guys.
Welcome.
So I'm just gonna touch because I can ramble. But to answer her question, I would say yes, because number one, life is short. Why put your life on hold for something you know that it's over with? Biblically, you're probably not supposed to do it, but who are we? We're not gonna judge you, sis. Um, and I'm saying it from experience. I'm on my second marriage, but in between my first one, I did date. I dated maybe one guy, then another guy after I left him the second time. Married the second guy. So, you never know what direction life is going to take you in, and you can't put your life on hold just because of people's, the what someone may think or people's opinions. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, yes, it's okay. Do what makes your heart happy. It's your life, sis.
Do you, right?
Do you live it up?
Absolutely.
Listen, I tried to tell her, like, in my situation when I was separated, mine was already seeing other people before we separated, so I figured it was all good.
Hey.
I will say that it doesn't help if you're not truly over that person. Once you let other people in, it's kind of hard to shut that off. So if you guys are kind of on the fence of should we stay together, should we make it work? Anytime you open those doors and open other people in, and you, let's just say, because we always like to use different tastes and meats and things, your guy and your husband is chicken and you've been enjoying this chicken for 10 years and you go over here and y'all do a separation, you get a taste of that beef, you like chicken, but some days you want beef. So it's just so hard to close those doors and go back. And especially when children are involved, by all means, if you don't have any kids together, you can walk in and out and have fun and do whatever. But if kids are involved, just make sure that you are absolutely done with the situation. Because when you try to come back together and then try to fix it, you now have brought in all these other people, and now he got other extra people calling him, you got other extra people calling you, and all you need is one bad argument over you forgot the eggs, and you over here like, I'm gonna just go ahead and see what beef doing.
So let me ask you a question, both of y'all. Would you date a guy that's separated? Would you date him if he's separated? He's still married, but he's separated.
Yes, I would. And I ain't even gonna lie. I would because piggybacking off of what Tasha just said, my point was if it's over and you know it's over, then yeah, by all means, do you. But if you're doing all that, you're not sure, I might want him back, all that craziness still going on in your head, and you know y'all still, then by all means, don't invite the unnecessary into that mess because you're just creating more drama in your head or otherwise. But yeah, if you gotta know when you're done, you're done. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You done
exactly.
left, y'all to separate, you done moved out, you got the apartment, sis, you done furnished the apartment, sis, you know. Miss Ma'am. Well, you know what? I did that the first time and I did go back, but then I did it again. Okay, second
Yeah.
time, I knew for sure. That. Refurnish
See,
the second
and right,
apartment.
and see, that's what
So
I mean.
yeah.
That's normally the issue that happened, right? So when you like, all right, I'm done. I'm about to go get my new apartment. You didn't got this other whole new man, and now y'all try to work it out. It's so hard to work it out and come back together because you over there remembering what he did, and you like he remembering what that you didn't do. It's just so hard to come back once you let those people in. I
I
feel
mean,
like if you just
it's hard, but
yeah.
it's hard as you make it because you might need somebody to help you get over that nigga for real. Like
No,
getting
that
under
that's when you done
somebody
done.
else
Yeah, when
to
you
get over.
done. Oh, I'm all for the moving along. I
Listen,
need a
I
new
might need
wave to
you to
ride.
help me forget the bull that this nigga done took me. Help me move on, you know? So sometimes you might need that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm just saying don't limit yourself. Keep your options open. Life is
yeah,
short.
no,
But make sure
absolutely.
you're
I just
done.
said
Make
once
sure
you
the
done
marriage
done.
is over because we are still talking about people who are still married, separated, not fully divorced yet. So
Mm-hmm.
I got to keep that in mind that we are still talking about people who
Yep.
are still married.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know, like I said, you done moved out, got the apartment, furnished the apartment, kids are in another school. We doing this. This what we doing. Then yeah, by all means, sis, do you.
You be doing all that and then still be over there calling him when you get bored. Like when he gotta come over there with the kids, he get to stay in the night. Like it just be so
Messy.
now when you done, absolutely. When you have made up your mind and you can really tell yourself, I ain't going back. Date along. If there's even a slightest chance, think about it. That's all I'm saying. I just want the people to think about it.
What if in her mind she doesn't know? You know what I'm saying?
That's that's
She
the,
doesn't
that's
know.
when you don't do it.
That's what.
Don't do it. If you don't know, don't do it.
She
So
don't know. Like 95% of her is like, I'm done. I'm over here. I got the apartment. I'm done. Like but that 5% is still lingering. So is she supposed to limit herself because that 5% is still there? Like I might want.
Didn't that 5% bring you back and had to give that apartment up?
Girl, that 5%. Let me tell you about that. Girl, y'all hear the story? Y'all want to hear the story or no?
We want here, honey.
See, what had happened was. Okay, my first husband and I were together for 20 years. Let's just put that out there. We were together for 20 years. We were together for 10 before we got married. Then we were married for 10. So I just told the story this morning because I have an assistant who's going through something with her significant other, and I just had to like really help her through some stuff this morning. And that's a good.
And now you about to help us, sis. Come on, help the people.
So
20 years.
20 years in, but I knew I wasn't happy with this dude from year 3. And the reason I stayed was because we got kids, stability mattered in capital letters for me and my kids. So I wasn't using him, but it wasn't just about me and my happiness. I had to put myself aside for so many years until one day I woke up and I'm like, my son is like 12, 13. I can't do this shit no more. And some other stuff was going on. It was like I was unhappy for so long. I waited for him to give me a reason. Just give me a reason. Give me a reason. That one reason. Because I don't want it to be me. I don't want it because I done stepped out. I done cheated. I don't want it to be me. So just give me one reason. Just one. Because I just wanted to go. Mm-hmm. So he started being on, I don't know if y'all remember PlayStation Home, when you can create an avatar and you can create this whole nother persona. So he became this whole other person on this video game. It's a whole community, just like you can be on the apps now and it was that started it all, believe it or not. So it was a whole community, and everybody know that we'll call him, we need a name for his ass.
Come on, Douglas.
That's his middle name, girl. Douglas. So said Douglas. Everybody know that Douglas, video games is his church. That's what he did. Every day, all day. Free time, he down there playing his video games. So PlayStation Home came out and he had this persona, and mind you, now he's talking to women. But in his mind, it's just a game. But in my mind, women's intuition kicks in. We know no.
And you're looking for that reason.
And I'm looking for that reason. So guess what I did? I went and bought a video. I went and bought a recorder. And I set that recorder in the basement with him, unknowingly to him, recording his conversations. So then I would go out to eat by myself and listen to these recordings. Girl, I was getting all the shit. Just giving me reasons, right? So
baby girl had time.
I'm calling him out on it, like, you saying it's just a game, but you got to you in a whole relationship with this hoe. I'm gonna tell you what the icing on the cake was for me. I'm hearing the recording, so I'm calling him out on it. It's just a game. It's just a game. No, it's not just a game. Y'all talking about what kind of panties she got on, this, that, and the other. All this shit, right? So
I'd have broke all that shit up.
Girl, PlayStation TV, you know.
All that shit.
All that shit. I had the vision in my head of all that. God was all of it, right? So anyway, he's denying it, but that was part of it. And then something else happened, because at that time, he never used to go out. Then he started going out hanging with one of his homeboys, called himself doing security at some little rinky-dink club or something. Next thing you know, some girl start calling his phone. And I'm hearing the damn recordings on the damn phone. I'm like, oh, so he giving me not one, 2 reasons. So we had this whole cruise planned for the kids and everything. We took the kids on the cruise, came back, and I went and I applied for an apartment. Mind you, I was with this nigga for how long, y'all?
20 years, the big 2-0.
So me thinking all the what ifs. What if I leave him? What if I regret it? What if? What if I can't get an apartment? What if I can't? I applied for an apartment, and bitch, guess what?
You got it within a day.
My ass. Got the apartment.
Don't you be feeling like that's God?
Girl.
That is.
So when we came back from that cruise, I moved out. I furnished. I didn't go to Rent-A-Center and rent no furniture. I furnished this whole goddamn apartment. Now, mind you, this was supposed to have been a trial separation. But in my mind, I was done, right? So we still talking about the first time I left him. In my mind, I was done. This nigga decides now he want to do all the things that I had wanted and craved and needed and all the things. He coming to my job, bringing me lunch, buying me flowers, doing all the things, right? So I'm just like, okay, maybe he want to make it work. Maybe he's going to finally be the guy that I always wanted him to be. Bitch, no. That shit was because he saw me talking to some other nigga. He found out about this other nigga I was talking to. So anyway, I did the smart thing. I decided I'm not breaking my lease because if I go back and I need to move again, I need to be able to get what? Another apartment, right? That was
Right.
smart, right? So ladies, I'm
Mhm.
just saying, use your brain in all of this. Use your brain.
Absolutely.
So I didn't break my lease, but it was like a back and forth thing between what we'll call home and the apartment. It was a back and forth thing. And mind you, this was a trial. So my youngest son, Kara was with me. My daughter, she was with me, and she had just had a baby. She was with me. But my son was between home and the apartment. So, long story short, I ended up going, when the lease was up, moved back home. 6 months in, who did Douglas show me he was? Who
The
Douglas
same
always
Douglas.
been. That same, because when people show you who they are, I could do a whole show on that. When people show you who they are, believe them. Because that's who they know
Amen.
how to be, and that's who they're going to be. They can fake the phone for 5.5 seconds, but believe me, they're going to go back to that same bullshit that you had to deal with when you left his ass. But can I cuss on here?
Absolutely.
That same bullshit that you had to deal with before. So went back home. Like I said, not even 6 months in. We were right back to that whole feeling. And let me backtrack for 1 minute. I remember being in that apartment, falling to my knees, thanking God, because I had this moment of euphoria, this moment of elation, this moment of, after all these years, I finally did it. I finally left his ass.
Yes.
You know,
Isn't it such it's a freeing freeing experience. Like, I did that, and
I did
am
that.
okay. Like,
I did that.
I don't. Yes, and I'm doing better,
and I'm okay. So yeah, so like, why did I go back? Because I thought that I thought that he finally got it, and it was going to be okay. So I went back, like I said, not even 6 months in, going through the same shit. Not only that, I started seeing emails of him still talking to these online women, saying things like, yeah, let her pay the mortgage. I paid it all these years. Let her ask. So because, not mind you, at this point, let me tell you how God worked. At this point, this nigga was in between jobs because he decided to quit his job because he didn't want to take the demoted position they wanted to give him. So he was not working. So I'm paying a mortgage at this time, which I had never done before, and all this shit, whatever. So he's saying this stuff online, and I'm seeing it, and I'm just like, dude, this nigga know, like, I could do this again.
right?
So what did
And I
Teresa
can see
do?
this. Like, do you not know? I see you.
So what did Teresa do? I think I might have been there another year top. I went and applied for another apartment. The icing on the cake and all of this is two. And I'm gonna cut it short, but the ice on the cake is that I got another apartment. I moved out. This time my son went with me, and all the things that I wanted from said home went with me instead of me leaving stuff there just in case I went back. Right. So I took all my favorite things, all my things, not just my clothes. I refurnished second apartment. And then guess who shows up? Because people know I have a kind heart, right? Like my mama, rest her soul, I miss her dearly. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. But I have a kind heart like my mama. And he played on that. You know, he was between jobs, so he needed me. And in that moment in his life, he needed me. So he was there constantly at this second apartment. And one day I'm cleaning up. This nigga laying in my room, watching football, and I started having flashbacks. Like, oh, hell no. Nigga, you got to go. So I was like, cleaning up. You ain't lifting a finger. And that just started the argument, you know. And then, of course, you got to call the cops. And your son at this age, he a teenager. He like, get on my mama face. And, you know, all this is going down. And I'm just like, Teresa, what are you doing? So
Right.
once I got him out that time, I didn't, you
Go
know,
back.
that was it. You know what I mean? So needless to say, a year, not even a year, I was in that apartment. I met my husband that I'm with now by the end of that year. So if it ain't meant for me to be alone, to get back on topic, if it ain't meant for you to be alone, since it ain't meant for you to be alone. And I've been with him for 12 years. And he has been the best thing to me since sliced cake.
Okay, wife, because she is a wife, okay?
We'll talk about marital stuff later. But yeah, he's been the best thing to me since sliced cake. All the things that I wanted in that 20 years, I got from this man in the short period of time that I was with him. And it was real. You know, he checked all the boxes. You know, it wasn't just for the moment. And to top it off, everything was good. Everything, if you're following me, everything was good. So I had no reason to not date this man. I had no reason to say, oh, I just got out of my marriage. Let me not. You know what I'm saying? Because this time I knew for a fact what I wasn't doing was going back. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Yes,
And you see how once God put that clarity in your heart that you wasn't going back, that's when you found that good man. That's when you found your man, the one that was for you. So,
and that was a matter of months. It didn't take years. I have never been single.
okay.
I've been single for a couple of months in between the marriage and meeting my current husband. Prior to that, I met first husband at 18. I had kids at 15 and 16. So when was I single? No, seriously, when did I ever have time just for me to do me, to learn me, to, you know what I mean? I've never done that. And now that I'm 51, I'm at a moment in my life where I want to just be me. You know, and not to say that I don't want to be married. Don't
Right.
read into that. But I'm focused on me. I'm focused on things that Teresa wants to do, even if I have to do it alone. Not saying not without my husband, but if I want to go on a cruise by myself, just because I want to go by myself,
it's okay.
It's okay.
I think because you're a wife and a girlfriend and you've lived that life for so long, you've never got to enjoy your personal space. I've heard different wives say that sometimes it's so refreshing to just date yourself and to just get out and just enjoy time alone.
And
so I think that that's probably what you're missing.
At
And
this
that's
big
what you just want
age.
to do right now.
I'm learning that. And it's not even that it's a thing that, and this is a whole another topic for another night, you guys. I'm dead serious. Like, we can save it all for another night. Cause like I said, I can go deep. I'm 51. You guys are younger than me.
We really touch on that because I feel like as mothers, a lot of times we're so used to putting everybody ahead of us. And then once your kids grow up and they're gone, they're out the house, they're grown with their own lives. And then you're like, okay, what do I do? Who am I outside of being mom, outside of being wife? You know what I mean? I think for a lot of people, it comes out, around this age or once their kids are grown, that's when all start coming, to a forefront. And so I do commend you for taking that time to just get back to self. What makes you happy? Because at the end of the day, you can't be a good wife or a good mom if you don't pour into yourself.
I picked up a hobby. I am a diamond painter now. I love it. Like I stumbled upon it by mistake, and it brings me relaxation, peace, joy, all the things. Like I am in this, and I'm doing it for me. It's mine. Like I created this little space for me, and I love it. You know, I needed it too. And I got a new grandbaby. She brings me all the joy in the world. So my focus is on her too. So I'm not focused on anything negative. I don't do negativity in my life at all. Like if you're bringing negativity to my life, I cut you out. I don't care if you're my husband, my child, I don't do it because it causes illnesses, stress, and my body reacts to that. And once my doctor said your condition is stress, that's why I'm not with the first husband anymore. I had to do what was best for me and my health.
Yeah, I'm actually allergic to stress.
Hey. Yeah, allergic
I keep
to
this
stress,
smile on my face for a reason.
allergic to negativity, allergic to BS. My tolerance is low.
You can call it
Yeah.
selfish. Call it selfish if
Call
you
it what you
may.
want.
Yeah, I actually do. I'm not that mom like you guys who be like, oh no, it's the kids first. Honey, I understand. At this age, before I understood in my 30s that sister girl need her own time. I'm gonna have to lead them
Mhm.
kids. Where's the aunt? Where is the grandmother? Where is somebody? I will definitely go on a trip. I need about 3 trips a year, okay? I need the
Girl,
kids
listen.
trip, I need the girlfriend trip, and I need the hey you my boo trip, okay? I need me
Yes.
time. I
Yeah.
need the what makes me happy.
So
So
I'm all about traveling with the travel group that we travel with, the husband, that's our vacation. But now I'm also incorporating those self trips. Like I
yeah,
am all about being a solo cruiser. I definitely am. I said it ever since my cruise last year. I'm all about being a solo cruiser. So I got my first one. I won't call it a solo, but solo per se, solo S coming up. And then from there forward, it like if somebody wants to come, fine. But if I'm going alone, I'm going alone. Peace out.
no, I can't. How do you with safety? I can't do the alone now. I don't need you somebody in my room, but I need somebody in the next door room because sometimes I get to popping off, and I'm gonna need somebody to be able to have my bag at the other town. I can't be just out in these
Control,
streets by
baby,
myself.
control. You don't do stress, you don't do negativity. So popping off for what?
No, so I am very opinionated. So like I'm not upset, but you be real mad. And people be just wanting to slap me for no reason at all. And I'm over here smiling and you over here like, what's up? I'm like, I ain't even about to fight you. So I had needed my homegirl, Jenny. She need to be right with me because she is the pop off.
Yeah, she need to be on this. Yeah, look, I'm solo, but she down the hall,
Yes.
No.
That's the problem. That's because Jenny got all this pent up stress,
Girl.
all this. That's why I'm like that, cause I ain't let it out. Wait, I gotta get on your level where I ain't holding it in. I'm shrugging it off. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there though.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm like, because my aunt told me the same thing. She was like, I go to dinner by myself. Who am I going to talk to? I mean, I like to talk. I'm not a
Well, get
I'm
on
not a person
live.
like when I
Like,
go
get on
out.
live and talk to people. Like, you can.
No, I don't want to talk to straight. I don't even be on my phone. Like I'm the type of person who I want to engage in a date night like we did 20 years ago. I don't want to be on our phones. I want to just be in the moment. So I'm out with me and my girlfriends or me and my guy or whomever I'm out with. It's literally conversations. Our phones are down. I'm like into the person. So when I'm that one time when I was like, oh yeah, let me go to the bar by myself, I felt like I'm out here
A
alone in
fish
these
out of
streets. I
water.
felt so vulnerable. Like somebody gonna give me. Like I think I probably was there for a good 15, 30 minutes. However long it took me to finish that drink, I was out of there. I was like, this is
Oh
not for
my
me.
goodness. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I can understand that. Like sitting at a bar could probably be awkward, but I don't know. I'm trying. This is a new endeavor for me, so I'm
Yeah,
trying.
listen, I'm with it if you love it, but I'm just saying it ain't nothing wrong with having a little girlfriend down the hall. That's all I'm saying.
They need to be down the hall.
Who we going on this trip with? Do you see these airplane lines? You think I'm about to stand in a 6-hour line by myself? Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Yeah,
I tell
I
you,
love because
I'm gonna update y'all next
you be
next
one of them
time.
people who talking to all the strangers. Like this is ridiculous. Y'all now you got a whole conversation. You over here friends with the person in the line. Like
That's
y'all have
me.
exchanged
Hmm.
numbers.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
want to talk to people all the time. I just be wanting to say, like, I could just hold a general conversation with somebody. 'Cause I'm just so nice. Like, I'm just like, how was your day?
Not the stranger danger.
Yeah, girl. I'm gonna try to have a little combo with you.
I'm gonna need you to be a little bit mindful if you go out of the country. Just remember taken. Okay, we don't want you to be taken. We need you
Yeah,
to make it back.
I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want nobody in my space. Like, I want to be like, how you doing? Your food good? Should I try this food? Okay, yeah. But we ain't going off the boat together to no excursions and
That's not what happened in Taken.
I don't care what happened to taking. I'm not going nowhere with nobody, and I'm not. Then nobody gonna take me because I'm a
That's
fight.
because you're gonna have homegirl down the street. I'm telling you, you go out of these countries, you're gonna have somebody with you. You're not allowed to leave these United States of America on your
By
solo
yourself.
trip. You're gonna find yourself and your solidarity in the country. I'm gonna need you to be in the States doing all that. Right here.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna stay on the boat. Can I just stay on the boat?
Yeah, you can stay on the boat.
Stay on the
That
boat.
sounds sick.
That sounds safe.
What was that movie that came out? The Woman in Cabin 3 something something. She was on the boat by her damn self too, and look what happened.
Hold up, is that on Netflix?
I
Yes,
didn't hear about that. What
It's called
happened?
The Woman in Cabin 3. I gotta go
The
watch it.
Woman in Cabin 3.
No, don't watch it before your cruise.
I won't be alone on this cruise. I said alone-esque. I will be with my ex-bestie. My old best friend. She needed a plus one kind of sort of thing. And since I'm on this solo type venture, I
Yes.
think I could do that. I could do that as a starting point,
Right. That's
And this is the type of traveling I like. Yes, I
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah.
okay.
And then it's a whole group people. It's a whole group that's also going of people that she know, but
Yeah.
I don't
And when you
personally know.
need that solo time, they got plenty of places in the boat where you
Girl,
can be
find
alone.
me in the corner somewhere diamond painting. That's where you're gonna
Yeah.
find me with a little
Yes.
drink in my hand. Now y'all need to get back on topic. Get back on topic.
I know. So I think I sent them to you. The guy out of the
group chat.
Yeah. Various people what they say, but I feel like they all said kind of the same thing, right?
Well, let's just hear from the peoples. Let me tell you what the peoples are talking about. I have one that says, my thoughts are if we are separated to give each other a minute, but if we aren't trying to get that thing back and separation is indeed to be the end, I'm definitely fucking and sucking on somebody's daughter, auntie, mom, niece, queen, and the like.
Was that a dude that said that?
That's how they feel.
Where's my pearls? I wasn't prepared for this. I need to edit.
Touching my prayer necklace now. Wait, what?
This was not the one I should have started with. Okay, I'm gonna
All right, get that one out the way. Let's go. He doing what?
Who aunt?
He
Who's
right.
that?
And the mama.
And the daughter too?
But they start off by saying, if we working it out, we working it out. But if we ain't,
He just outside.
I'm outside.
Let me see what
Hold on. You remind the peoples, the person, that they got a lot of STDs out here. That whole Houston debacle that just happened ain't for the peoples.
Apparently he don't care. He
didn't mention. He didn't
mention that in him being outside.
That might have been the one on that picture with all them things on his face, girl. That might have been him. Because, girl, he done caught everything. When I say he tested positive for every STD, they had the paperwork to prove it. It's dangerous in these streets. Keep it cute. Keep it cute.
Where he at? Houston?
Girl, no, they I had to turn the heat off, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm sweating. It was Houston for spring break. And everybody was, and now the diseases got spread, girl. It's nasty out here in these streets. Y'all gotta be careful in that single life.
You go ahead. You go ahead and stay over here, wife, because you're a wife. You don't know what STDs is about.
Listen, I'm about to say, so maybe we need to tell our original person when she come asking, is it okay to date?
Be safe with it.
Yeah, because it's dirty out in these streets.
It's dirty in these streets, so be safe with it.
How you keep your mouth safe? Like, will you just keep your mouth to yourself too? Because I don't want none of them sores. I don't want nothing.
Yeah, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Oh, did you hear about the people? I don't think you do this, but the vape pen. No, not the hookah, because they will sometimes change the hookahs. But them little vape pens, they were sharing them.
All of them got it.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. All of them got it.
Listen, I gotta know what I'm putting in my mouth, and if I don't know,
and that stuff ain't good for your lungs anyway, so it ain't good for the rooter or the tutor. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
They over here trying to mess up my whole blood work.
Not your blood work, yeah. Your whole workup, sis. They gonna mess it all up for you, girl. Your blood pressure gonna be up.
Listen, right.
Listen,
I'm over here fighting off things my insurance don't even pay for. Like, I ain't going,
That's real. That is something, like, she didn't go into detail about, like, her marriage and why they separated or anything like that. But given the current state of things, I will say, like, make sure that marriage is not worth saving, because this out here in these streets is ghetto.
Well, you
That
can't even
part
really
is
say
true.
that because these niggas be in the marriages going out there bringing the diseases back home.
Yeah,
So some
that
of them
part.
need to be. They already bought the ghetto home. So
Oh,
That
that.
part.
Well, sis, if he didn't brought you back STD, then that's all right. Fine,
That's a
fine.
whole nother.
is that in the rule books for a automatic termination of divorce?
Yes,
Because I feel like it shouldn't in the
it
dotted line.
is.
Because
Because
I'm
you
out of
tried to,
here.
at this point, you tried to take my life.
Absolutely. It's a couple
My
things in
life
a marriage
matters.
I don't come back from.
Black lives
Diseases and
matter.
babies are two things.
Black women's lives matter.
Yeah.
We matter. White women too, but we matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, you try to take my life at this point. So yeah, divorce with the red stamp.
Right. And I need pain and suffering because you got to pay off these medical bills. You gave it to me. You're responsible for it until it's cured. Okay.
And you're gonna keep my lifestyle up because you're gonna keep paying this mortgage. That's number one. You're gonna keep paying whatever you was paying when you decided to go out here and stick your dingaling somewhere. You gonna keep doing all that and then stop. I want to keep my hair. My wigs are expensive, so I need
Yes,
money.
honey.
I need money. I need to keep the upkeep. So yeah.
Yes.
It's a
You gotta
little
keep
oily right now, but it's expensive though.
And she said that he paid for it. Mm-hmm.
Girl, listen.
Listen.
You
Okay,
gonna
Well, let me
keep
get to the
doing
next comments. Let's see
what
what
you
else
been doing.
these other people are saying out here. I have a young lady who said, I did it because I knew I was not going back, but looking back, I wouldn't do it that way again. That's interesting. I wonder if she didn't find her husband on the other end of that separation. Another young lady said, hell yeah, why not? LOL. Again, just be honest. And if in at chance you might go home, just let them know. In my opinion, I guess she said she going outside, she going to explore outside, and when she get back in the house, she gonna let them know I was
I think that being honest really does play a part in it, because I've heard people who were dealing with somebody who was separated, and then when that person decided to like go back, it's like you really you can't be mad, right? I mean, you knew they was technically still married. I guess you just got to be open and honest.
Okay. So you guys say open and honest, right? And let's just say you guys are married. Y'all come back to each other. How honest are you going to be? How much do you want to hear? I don't want to know that she gave him crabs and he got a cure for it. He should probably keep that to himself because he
Yeah,
can't come back even if it was cured.
no, to keep whatever you did while we was on a break.
So the question that you posed is, when you come back, how open and honest should you be?
Yes.
I think that you should be as honest as they want you to be, because I'm inquisitive. I'm nosy. I want to know. I want to know these things. Now, I might not go as far as, was the sex good? Was she better than me? All them stupid ass questions. But I want to know the important stuff. I want to know everything. If I ask you a question, I want the truth. If I ask the question, I want the truth.
Okay, so let me just say, like, right? Do you say, you want to know, like, did y'all do anything different? He said, yeah, I let her pee on me. How would you feel about that?
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't expecting that.
You asked him to be honest. So, like, how would you? Do you still try to work it out? He's telling you exactly what happened.
Yeah,
and now he wants, and now he liked it, and he wants you to try to do it.
I'm gonna make it clear. I ain't peeing on you because that's nasty. Now, if that's what you want and that's what's gonna make you happy, right here and right now is where we need to say it ain't gonna work. Because I ain't peeing on you and you ain't peeing on me. Okay? Because that's nasty.
You don't want Lord Golden Shower?
No.
It's good for your skin.
It's good for his mother's skin. It ain't good for mine. Because what the fuck? No.
But okay,
I see the damn TLC show where the girl was using her husband's sperm on her skin.
No.
No, it's called my something obsession, my weird obsession or something on TLC.
You said that's good for your skin. Was it tight and flawless?
Where did she catch it at? Like, what's the incubation? Like, where'd she keep it? Do she
I
like?
think she kept it in a cup or something. She really used it in her skincare regimen, and
Right,
she
but
went to
how does
see a
she catch
doctor
it?
and
Like,
everything.
when she get them to that point, she grabbed the cup. Like, how does that work?
Maybe she put it in her mouth and spit it in the cup. I don't know. No, I don't think they said that on TL.
I need more details. I'm trying to let my skin be flawless.
You want some glowy skin? A little scrub.
You see this little dot right here? I'm trying to clear it up.
It might work, girl, as long as it ain't too salty. It might work. Might work.
Now I got to check his blood work and see where his
Girl,
little
you gotta
levels
check
is.
his blood pressure, his blood work. He might got a little too much sodium in his body. Not good.
Now
for
she
you.
got the grade A she putting on her skin. So all of them won't clear my skin.
Now, although
I
he
feel
got to
like
drink
somebody
water,
might give
he
me a
got to
bum
eat
bum.
pineapples. He got to take good care of the inside of his body, so what comes out can take care of your skin. And I'm talking like I did it before, girl. This lady, you gotta talk to the lady on TLC.
I don't know. You giving a lot of details. Wait a minute. I got
TLC because I don't know.
I got another question because you sound like you got some details. No facial. So you ain't never tried that. Now you are wife now.
I won't say never, but
okay.
I don't like it.
Her skin looking flawless over there.
That's almost like peeing on me. No, I'm a lady. I'm a lady of a certain age.
Yes, honey. But in your younger year, how was you in your younger year?
We ain't gonna talk about that. That's a whole nother podcast.
You right. Mm-hmm. That good past life. That good 20-year life.
Mm-hmm. Girl, no, I was back with Douglas back then and now. So, and part of the reason why, no, I wasn't going on with Douglas.
Okay.
That ain't happened till after Douglas.
Okay.
Was it?
But it ain't happening no more
outside.
because I'm a lady.
Went outside and she liked it. She like, I like it out here. Mm-hmm.
She did.
Douglas ain't have a chance when she got outside.
Wait, she was snatched up within months. She wasn't even outside.
But remember, that was the second time around. I did date this guy in between the first separation. I was
this girl
had
4 whole boyfriends her whole life. One be talking about
one guy. She said one guy.
This one guy.
I said her whole life she had about 4 boyfriends. She had 2 husbands and 2 boyfriends.
Talking about you. She was outside.
Me.
You.
Oh, me? How did you know? You're so right. You are so right, girl. 2 husbands and 2 boys. And that was all long term. Yeah, so I got in the streets for 5.5 minutes. I had a little bit of fun, just a little bit.
You wasn't outside. You was just like in timeout.
I was in timeout, yeah, pretty much. I was never in the streets like that.
She was right. She was over there playing in the yard. Like, whoever can see me from the yard, you had to come. You had to ask the permission to come inside this gate. Like, girl.
I was like, hi.
Like, can you see me?
We can play for a little bit.
Focus. Was it any more call before I goes out?
Nope, that was it.
That was it? Okay. So I guess what we all say to that poster, if you are done with your marriage, if you guys are agreeing to go your separate ways, then technically it's okay to date. Just be open, honest, and clear about what you want moving forward. But be careful and be safe in these streets because it's dirty out here, honey.
Dirty and ghetto, right?
Yeah. Soap. So you need soap, water, and antibiotics. to be out in the streets. All right.
Right.
And
And
look
a
both
good
ways before
and
you
make sure
cross
you
the
have a
street.
good health care plan. Because you're gonna have to get yourself tested before and after to make sure you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
God, this is terrible. Okay, listen, I
Now,
want
what after all knowing all this, how bad was the marriage? Like, how do I really want to leave?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know what? Just keep moving forward. Because looking back, it's nothing back there. Just keep moving forward since you left for a reason. And my heart of hearts is telling you, you left for a reason. So keep moving forward, living your best life. It's okay to date, even if the ink ain't dry on the paperwork yet. Because you never know. You might just meet your husband, like I did.
Hey, listen, okay, success story. I love it.
yes.
And
Well, she kind of talking to me right now on my own self. So anyway, thank you both for joining me today. I really appreciate you both. I cannot thank you enough. And I'm going to say this again before I get fussed out. Please like, share, and subscribe.
comment.
Comment. What
Yep.
else? What
And
else?
come on, anytime you want to join the chat, the phone number you're gonna have on the screen.
443-709-8465.
And drop those topics. You never know. We could just pick up your. Well, I said we. I didn't even my. She may just pick up your question.
Come on, we. That means you're gonna join the chat another day. We love it. Come on with that energy.
I'll be back. I had fun. It was fun. I'll be back. I'll be back for sure. I'll be back. Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for having me.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.